Right, I want us now to talk to a reporter in Nakuru, Ken Gashuhi, on the bipartisan talks retreat that's happening there. Ken, good morning. Bring us up to date with the talks retreat that are happening there.
Good morning. Indeed, the National Dialogue Committee is entering its second day of the retreat that started yesterday, where they are discussing or preparing their final report about the views they have been collecting from various Kenyans and stakeholders from different sectors about the issue of the National Dialogue. And they are currently at Lake Elementaita Mountain Lodge, where the retreat is currently ongoing. And yesterday, we, in our engagement with the leaders or committee members in that particular committee, and they raised the issue of cost of living now being included as the main agenda of their retreat in this particular during this particular time, so that they can maybe address some of the concerns that have been raised by Kenyans. And with me here are some of the residents of Nakuru City who can tell us maybe how the cost of living, the high cost of living, has affected them. And maybe we start with you. Maybe how has the cost of living affected you?
My name is Adan Murugu. I'm a Nakuru resident. I'm happy to address the KTN media from Nakuru here. First, I would actually say that we are very happy to, as Nakuru County, to host the dialogue team, which is camping in Naivasha for the whole of this week. And I'm happy because now, out of actually the sentiment that actually came from yesterday, is that both parties are agreeable that the issue of our cost of living is one major concern that actually should be put on the table for serious and sober discussion, to be able to provide solution, because our people are suffering. I should actually give myself if I give myself as an example, I've just bought this snack at 100 shillings just now, and maybe 1 year away this actually used to cost at 20 shillings. So you can see the price of this commodity has gone up almost 4 times. What I may say is that we need to give up to our people. The way I'm looking, the way things are moving, it's neither Kenya Kwanza or Azimio. Our people are suffering, both especially both within the rural and urban areas. And so going forward, we would also want that we have a good outcome out of this discussion. It has taken a very long time. I'm concerned it has taken a very long time for our readers to understand that their people, either Kenya Kwanza or Azimio, are suffering. And the situation, the inflation, the kind of inflation, you look at the exchange rate for Kenyan shilling to dollar, actually there is actually no hope. But then the duty bearer in this is actually the Kenya Kwanza government, which was elected almost a year ago. The promise they gave, it's actually, it appears that actually they are diverting from the real issues. And so, if unless the president will actually summon his team, both the economic advisors and also the cabinet secretary, to be able to reason and brainstorm on this matter of cost of living, I want to say that the future looks to be very grim for Kenyans, and I'm very much concerned. Thank you very much.
Fair enough, fair enough. Maybe I engage a second person here. Maybe tell us your name and maybe what is your take on having the issue of cost of living being the main agenda in the National Dialogue?
I'm Miriasif Magoma, Chairman of Nakuru Residents Association. In fact, the cost of living is a public issue. And in fact, we expected through these bipartisan talks, the first agenda could be the cost of living. But we are very sorry, because it has not been captured in this dialogue. So in fact, people are suffering. It's a serious conversation that's worldwide and Kenya-wide. And what I could say is this, I think the only issue, the only matter that can be addressed in these bipartisan talks is the issue of cost of living. Leave alone mambo ya kusema constituency, but anyway, the cost of living should be a serious concern, and it's a public concern that everybody should know. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving us your insights about that. Remember, the team will be here. The National Dialogue Committee will be in Nakuru for the next 4 days starting. They are in Nakuru for 1 week and the period is expiring on Friday. And already the committee has already agreed on several issues. Apart from the issue of high cost of living, which is currently on the table, they had already agreed on matters including the establishment of the official office of the official opposition leader, and also the establishment of the prime office of the prime cabinet secretary. They had also agreed on the reconstitution of the committee that is tasked with the appointment of the next IEBC commissioners. Those are some of the issues that the committee has already looked into and they have agreed, but they also agreed on maybe relooking at the results of the 2022 general elections, where they say that they will agree on a framework of auditing that kind of results of that general election. But actually the current issue that they are yet to agree is on how that audit will be done. Back to you, Fatia.
Right, of course, Ken Gashui, thank you so much. Of course, the conversation is on the national dialogue that is happening there in Nakuru County, specifically in Gilgil.